Traveling Pills.
Hey there, how are we?
Good, we're back again.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're here and ready to go.
Yeah. So, where did we go this week?
Okay, so fun fact.
Okay.
It originally was known as the Curtis House Restaurant and Inn.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't until more recent years, I want to say like right before COVID,
Okay.
that it now is known as the 1754 House.
Oh, okay.
Still in Woodbury, Connecticut, like
Yes.
we were for the Glebe House.
Yes.
And even though it is called the 1754 House, residency goes back further. Still in the 1700s,
Right,
but
right.
a little bit further. So I got a bunch of notes. Feel free to interrupt me at any time because God knows I do. So first and foremost, it is listed on the National Register of Historical Places.
Oh, okay.
And not only that, it has been a member of the Historical Hotels of America since 2001. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I can't read.
Okay.
2021.
Oh,
so
okay.
not as
So-
long. Not
so
as long.
Recent.
Recent, yes.
Okay, interesting.
I can't read. Can't read
That's
notes.
fair.
Can't
That's
read them. The house first opened its residency as like a residential place, not as an inn, in 1736
Oh, wow. Okay.
to Anthony Stoddard.
Okay.
And for a really long time, it was part of the Stoddard family. It was his grandson had it, and at that point, he turned it into an inn.
Okay.
And it was the Orenaug, Orenaug Inn.
Okay.
That's what it was called. And it was just the first floor.
Oh.
So where we were having lunch today and we went to sit at the bar and we were walking around all the rooms, it was just that first floor.
Oh, interesting. Because once you went upstairs, it was what did we go up to? 3 flights?
Yeah. Well, there were floors
rooms
added later on.
Oh.
So it was first floor. The second floor existed, but it was like a ballroom.
Okay.
So it was for events only. Like they didn't have rooms weren't there. People didn't stay there.
Got it.
And then in 1754, one of the next grandsons changed it to the Curtis House.
Oh, okay.
So for a while it was known as the Curtis House Inn.
Gotcha.
It is a fixture of Woodbury for a better part of 4 centuries.
Wow.
For entertaining, guests passing through, people coming in. I mean, they were saying at the Glebe House today that it was a main place for import.
Yeah, like there's like where Woodbury is located, and like because of the rivers and everything.
Yeah.
Everything like kind of leads out to the Long Island Sound, which is like the main like.
So that the inn was used for a lot of different things. Then let's see. So then in the 1800s. The second floor, which we went upstairs and looked around, became more bedrooms. They changed the ballroom into more bedrooms, which actually kind of makes sense because it was kind of like jigsaw, like the way it was put
everything
together.
I mean, you even said it was like the Winchester House.
Yes, there were like
there was,
random
like,
doors that led to nowhere.
Yeah.
It was very, very strange. So that makes sense. Like it was ballrooms first. In the 1900s, because of possible new clientele from the soon-to-be available trolley service, it inspired them to put $400. I don't know what that would be today.
Yeah.
$400 to raise the roof and put another floor on the house.
Oh, wow. Okay.
$400.
Wow. $400.
We want to enclose the porch on my house.
I was gonna say it's gonna cost you $400 to buy like a new chair to go on your porch, not to do the porch.
Yes, insane.
That's
8 new
nuts.
rooms. 8 new rooms, 3rd floor.
Oh, okay, yeah, which we walked up and saw it.
Crazy.
And also even on the 3rd floor, weird. And that's interesting because it really felt cohesive and like it was all. I mean, obviously, it's still all very old, but
Yeah.
like it felt like it was all very
Like
original, and you could tell where the add-on
So that was early 1900s. They put that third floor on.
Okay.
And then I was right. In 2019, the Bates family bought the house.
Oh, okay.
And they renovated it and
Okay.
reopened it in 2020 as the 1754 house.
Nice. Okay.
So that's how it went from the Curtis house to the 1754 house. Oh, look, this is fun. Fun fact. What did I put in my notes? Today, many hail the 1754 house as the first Connecticut inn.
Oh.
Like actual inn, not just like a pub with with like rooms for rent and stuff like that. Yeah. Woodbury was settled in 1617. 17? No, Catherine, that's not what that says. 1670, back when Connecticut was still a royal colony of Great Britain, which goes back to the Glebe House.
Yeah.
With Reverend
Marshall.
Yeah. Let's see what else. In fact, this historic town was among the first what is wrong with me? European communities to inhabit the Pomperaug Valley.
Oh.
So that was our history.
Right.
Fun facts.
Yeah.
We're going to go into some of the haunts.
Oh, okay, good.
But there's a mysterious death that we need to explore first.
Okay.
So, Lucius Foote died under suspicious circumstances.
Oh.
Now, I don't know who Lucius Foote is. I'm sure I read somewhere who he was. But because I'm not a historian and my notes suck, he's not in here. Yeah. But anyways, he died under suspicious circumstances.
Okay.
After winning a handsome sum at a large state poker's game at the inn.
Okay.
After winning the game for unknown reasons, Lucius left and took a short cut through the church cemetery. With his winnings, he was later found dead and frozen in the church's barn, minus his jackpot. Now, knowing where that graveyard is, that's like heading right towards the street with all like the mansion.
Yeah, I was gonna say where the Glebe House was. Yeah, and I mean, is it possible that it was another church? Yes, but my guess I'm guessing it was that church and that graveyard because that was really close by.
And that graveyard is very old.
Yeah,
I mean, super old. So, this plays into our ghostly haunts. So in room 1, and unfortunately we didn't get to go into any of the rooms. We did attempt one room because it was unlocked.
Yeah, but then I heard voices inside, so I did not open the door.
We didn't knock. We didn't open.
No. I did peek
we
in
will
the
not
keyhole.
We will not break and enter.
No, we will
We
not.
thought maybe just one of the like rooms was left open because
yeah.
people weren't in it yet.
Yeah, but no, then I listened.
It was occupied.
I did peek in a peephole though of a empty it was a storage room, but there was a bed in it.
Oh,
so it had been a room, but then now it was just
like just storage.
Yeah.
So it says that room 1.
Okay.
Perhaps has 1 or 2 spirits in it.
Oh.
Lucius Foote, so our mysteriously dead gentleman friend, used room 1 as his innkeeper's quarters. Oh, he was an innkeeper.
Oh, there we go. Problem solved.
There we go.
He was the innkeeper.
The entity of an elegant Confederate gentleman appears as well.
Oh, okay.
So it says, after guests settled down for the night in the room, a male apparition thought to be Lucius has been known to stomp in, take off his boots, and complain and proclaim, "I've had a rough ride."
I kind of love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. So that's one of our haunts. Another haunt is in the attic, which we didn't get to go up to the attic.
No.
But they've had
Although I did also peek into the attic.
I did too. I tried to see if I could get the
that
door. Oh, you got the door open? I couldn't get it open.
Yeah, I opened that door.
It wasn't locked.
No, that's why I opened it.
And they said that we could
look around.
I
asked before.
We did ask.
I did ask. If we
did.
Yeah. And it was unlocked, so I opened it. I didn't go upstairs or anything.
Oh, okay.
But I did peek up, and it was very old and dirty, and I didn't want to go up there.
Apparently, investigators have had their hair tugged, and have had this sense of like a presence up there, as well as caught orbs on film, and an EVP has been recorded. It doesn't say what the EVP was, but it's been recorded.
Yeah.
The other thing is a young female entity known as Sally. Mm-hmm. Apparently she hangs out on the second floor near room 16. Female guests have had encounters with her by having covers moved or pulled.
Okay.
One guest was shoved out of bed. Could you imagine?
Out of bed?
Yes. I don't know what's wrong with this.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, ooh, maybe we should see if we can stay in room 1. Now I'm like, no, that's okay, I don't want to.
Yeah. Well,
never mind.
Oh my God, I can't read. So I said she was 16, right? Did I say that?
You didn't say that.
Oh, phew. I still can't read.
Okay.
So female entity Sally, room 16.
Oh, okay.
So we don't want to stay in room 16.
No.
Hangs out on the second floor in room 16. Female guests have had covers pulled off of them and shoved out of bed. Male guests sometimes receive some special attention, who tucks them into bed and fusses with their covers, and sometimes even crawls in with them.
No.
So what's worse, being sound asleep, having your covers ripped off, and being shoved out of bed? Or being tucked in and having somebody join you for the evening?
No?
No,
I'm good with that. Okay, so I have a side story for this.
Yeah.
So the house I grew up in is haunted.
Mm-hmm.
And
been there, done that.
Yes. And this reminds me of one of those stories. Growing up, I used to sometimes feel like someone sat down on the end of my bed, and I would like sit up.
You've told me about that.
Yeah, so I would like sit up and be like, is the cat, is the dog there? And there'd be nothing there. Oh, it was the cat.
Oh,
I literally thought
oh my
it
God.
moved on its own. I was like, what just happened?
Oh, you're not alone. Cat. You're not alone.
Okay.
So we've got like ball pit balls because I have a toddler, and the cat is playing with them.
Yeah, and I didn't see the cat, but I saw the ball move.
And it was like in the exact moment too where you were like, was it the cat or the dog?
Yeah.
Nope, none's there.
I was like, what is happening?
Oh my God.
Okay. So anyway, that was the cat. So my dad one time also felt this, and we hadn't talked about it at this point, and he would feel someone sit down, and so one day, and he would always like sit up to see like who it was or what what animal jumped on the bed, and then one day he decided he would just wait and like not move, and then he felt something lay down next to him, and he was like, nope,
no,
I'm good,
no,
I'm good,
no,
thank you.
I can't. That's
Yeah. So I'm not sure what's worse, getting pushed out of bed or getting.
Sorry, she's like clawing at me.
Oh.
So she's gonna join us for a little bit.
Marty joins, Maggie joins. It's all.
I'd rather her climb up on me than dig her nails into me. Yeah. Okay. But there's a strong female entity in the dining room.
Oh, interesting.
When a young female employee began to feel overwhelmed by a catering event, on an occasion she felt this calming, reassuring presence of a female entity who likes to supervise such events, offering emotional support to frazzled beings.
That's kind of sweet. Like all the poor servers and bartenders in the weeds are like,
It's okay. It's okay. And apparently, after a big dinner, there was a psychic medium who was there, and she told the owner that that's what this female present was, this female spirit.
Yeah.
And that the woman, like this ghost, was very pleased with how the dinner had gone.
Oh, how nice.
Like, she was, like, complimenting the staff. Like, they held it all together. And so, like, the medium was, like, telling the owner this, which I think is really, really
That's
cute.
really cute.
And then I have one more ghostly encounter. Although, now I need to see this episode. So, apparently, it was on an episode of Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
And Hotel to Hell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I want to watch this episode.
Now I need to see this episode, yeah.
But he claimed to have felt uneasy during his stay and even found it difficult to leave his room.
Oh, that's weird.
I want to know what room he stayed in.
I know. Now we need to watch this episode and see this.
Yeah. We need to watch the episode now.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it was room 1 or room 16, because those are the 2 rooms.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, we have to watch it.
We have to watch the episode. I mean, let's talk about going there.
Yeah, I was going to say, like...
It is very beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Which I know we say a lot, but it was very beautiful, historical.
Yeah.
It's right on the main road.
Yeah. It's
in town.
Yeah, great food.
Great. Oh, the food was so good.
So good.
So good. And accommodating.
Yeah.
So accommodating.
Yeah.
Between like my dairy issues and Jen's gluten, and like they have a gluten-free fryer.
Yeah.
So like if you are celiacs or Crohn's, like there's a gluten-free fryer.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about cross-contamination. They have gluten-free bread.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the amount of bread.
Oh my gosh. Just the amount of
so
food.
much bread.
Like really great portion sizes.
Well, like the charcuterie board.
Massive.
And for the price.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was massive.
Yeah, no.
And all the bread that came out between the gluten-free and the Italian.
Also, what I thought was interesting was it felt very historical, but also modern.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a nice, clean, open, gorgeous space. Like, I could see, we saw a bride taking photos.
Yes, a bride with, like, her wedding party taking photos.
So it's definitely, like, a really nice...
I'm disappointed that the tavern wasn't open yet. I really wanted to see inside the tavern downstairs.
Yeah, so there's the restaurant and hotel on the restaurant's on the main floor.
Yeah.
And then upstairs are the rooms for the inn. And then downstairs, which is kind of all garden level. It's built like on a hill, so it's technically underneath the restaurant,
level.
But it's still...
My childhood home, it was not my childhood home. My toddler home.
Okay.
Because I lived there until I was like 4 or 5. Was an old mill house.
Oh, wow.
And it was built into the hill. So the first floor was like and it was a duplex too that my folks owned.
Oh, okay.
You would walk in and it was just a living room with a bathroom, and then upstairs were the bedrooms, and then you went down these staircases that kind of went like this, and it went into like a little family room, dining room, kitchen, but it was garden level.
That makes sense.
I fell down those steps, I can't tell you how many times as a toddler. And they were like, I can still see myself rolling.
Yeah, oh God.
But anyways, so that would be garden level. But it wasn't open, but they have like blues music.
Yeah, it
and
was
different
like
musicians come in.
Very much like tavern-y, like bar,
And there is a different menu for downstairs.
Yeah.
They also have the restaurant menu down there.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of a little upset because they offered oysters down in the tavern.
Oh, that's
but
good
not
to know.
in the restaurant. And I love an oyster.
I love an oyster too. That is good to know. Maybe we'll have to make a trip back.
I definitely want to go back, and I want to go to
tavern.
I still want to see the cemetery at the church.
Yeah.
Just because it's old and I like a cemetery.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And possibly even now we know the same cemetery that's tied to this place that the ghosts wander over to.
Exactly.
Apparently there are just a lot of wandering ghosts on these streets.
Well, it's a really old town. I mean, what did I read? It was like 16 something.
Yeah.
So I know compared to the rest of the world, I guess that's not old, but for America,
yeah,
it's old.
It's got some history.
So I suspect there's a lot of haunted houses in Woodbury.
Yeah.
And not just the few that
even
we went
just
to.
Driving around Woodbury, we're like, that house is haunted.
Yeah.
That house is haunted.
Yeah. Is it haunted or is it us?
Yeah.
It's haunted. It's haunted.
Yeah, it's absolutely haunted.
Given the history and the age, it's absolutely haunted. But yeah, so I'm going to check out the tickets for the thing they're doing for the Halloween holiday.
Right, yeah.
Because that involves the graveyard, so that'll be interesting, and I can report back on it. But the inn itself, it was just very, like you said, you could see the history. It had obviously been updating.
Yeah.
The staff was very helpful.
They were really nice.
Very nice. We're totally fine with like, oh yeah, go ahead, look around.
Yeah.
Like, no problem.
Yeah.
The bar was nice that we sat at and had food. Bartenders were very friendly.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend.
Absolutely.
I mean, what did we get? We got the fries that were done in duck fat.
Duck fat fries.
They were so good. We got the charcuterie board, which the price and like all the food. I mean, we took cheese home.
Yeah. We took home a bunch of food.
And they were so accommodating, and they gave us like the extra goat cheese since I couldn't have the other cheeses.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and those Brussels sprouts.
Oh my god.
With like bacon and onions.
They were
and like,
so good.
It was really good.
So good. And then we were putting it on the cheese.
Yes.
Remember you tried taking it away, and then we were like, no,
yeah,
we need that
there's
still.
Some left.
We're using it. Don't take it. But yeah, it was really cute. I don't know what the beds are like, so if you're gonna stay there, that's on you.
Yeah, not really sure.
I'm assuming
the
they're
stairs
good.
are very, very creaky, so it might be
the whole
loud.
floors, everything is creaky. You're gonna hear your neighbor.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But it was beautiful. And,
and just for like the experience.
Yeah.
Like a cute little town and
Perfect. It was absolutely perfect. So that was the 1754 house.
Yeah.
So, as always, we are the Traveling Ghouls.
So hitchhiking ghosts beware.